Hey everyone, welcome to episode 24 of Sunday Night Live. Coming to you live from the JPVideos studio. And got already 73 people watching, so welcome everyone. Glad to have you here tonight. And we got another exciting show for you, so hope you're ready to tune in, hang out, have some fun. And of course, we'll talk about a few things as well. So just to run down who I see here, we got Jenny, Stephanie, Bonnie, Phoebe, Sandy, Harley, Stephanie, Frank, Jeff, Alan, Tim, Pepito, Danny, Judy, Sandra, Kristen, Adam, Raven, Trevor, Retro, Glenda, Jeff, Jane, Nancy, Phoebes, Rob, Zoria, there's Richard, Southeast Pyro, Diana, Sarah, Michael, Muppets, welcome everyone, Marty's here, Barb, Christopher, Les, Lynette, Jennifer, Nick, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Glad to have everyone here. You got Mike's here and Nancy, Rapids, Renee. Hello, everyone. Hey, Sally. If I do miss you, sorry, but welcome, everyone. And if you guys can't notice already, there's a couple of changes to my studio. Can you guys point them out? Do you notice anything different from the last time you saw the studio? Let me know what you noticed already, if you do notice anything yet. Oh, forgot my lights here. What's outside?
A white and orange cat.
Oh. Yeah, so right over here is the railroad crossing sign, red and green. We got Ralphie up here. We do have the Pennsylvania Railroad sign. And of course back here, the JPVideos locomotive. And my Route 66 service station pump. So, added a few new additions. It is coming along nicely. I am very rapidly running out of room. But for the most part, looks pretty good. The only thing I can't fit right now are those big canvases that light up. But for the most part, I do have nearly everything up here. So, hope you guys are enjoying the remodeling as it takes place. The new office, Tim, won't be for several months. We're working on an idea to get rid of everything that's in the room first. It's kind of used for storage right now, so we may end up purchasing a shed to put everything in or renting a storage locker. We might opt for the shed instead, just so we don't have to pay monthly storage fees. Once we get the room cleared out, then it's got to be spackled, painted, carpeted, and then everything moved in. So it's going to be, if I do move in there, which I'm about 99% certain I'm going to, it's not going to be until closer to wintertime. So it's a long road ahead, but for the most part, I am content with what I have here. As long as I don't get a huge boatload of more items, I'll make it work. I am going to be getting some shelving for next to me over here, which you guys may or may not be able to see on camera depending on how I have it set up. But I'm going to use it for storage of some of my camera equipment and also some of my little knick-knack items. So for the time being, I'm going to make this work, but if the studio does happen, it's not going to be closer to winter. Christopher's wearing a Sunday Night Live t-shirt, same color. Awesome. Thank you for the purchase. Channel's been running 10 years, Phoebes. I'm one of the OGs. Hey, Adam's here. Didn't see you. Good to see you here, too. So tonight, we titled our stream Thoughts of Summer, or Thoughts on Summer. And that's going to be saved for our question of the week. We're going to do our question of the week last, because it's probably going to be a pretty ongoing discussion. I'm going to ask, though, that when we do talk about it, just to keep it respectable and keep politics out of it. But it's going to be regarding what's going on in the world with the virus situation, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. But we do have a large mail call. I am doing it solo tonight. Then we're going to do our going back in time. It's going to be a video that's going to be from 2015. Something that I was excited to film when it happened and looking forward to it when it opens again. So we'll be checking that out as well. Twinkie t-shirt. Awesome, Renee. Hopefully it draws lots of attention for you. Love the layout. Thank you. But yeah, I do like that the train sign, the crossing, is visible there. And I got the, of course, the insulators lit up. So this is about as customized as you could get for a studio. It's all pertaining to things I like. Movies, horror, railroading, travel, a little bit of everything. I love it. And of course, the LED lights and the lighting. It just, I'm happy with it. So I think it makes for a pretty good background. All right, hats in yet, Steven. They are not. I did reach out to the company. They're going to shoot me an email once they do come in stock. They are on back order with shipments because of what's going on. But they said that once they hear from them, from their distributor, they will reach out to me. But probably won't be for another month or so. And here is Jinxie, right on time. You guys may or may not know. Last week I did a Sunday Night Live outside for Memorial Day, and he was in the Cataminium. But I think he's happy to be here at the studio again. So welcome, Jinxie. Can never find the Twinkie t-shirt. Just go to if one of the mods could drop a link for my merchandise shop, please, and just go to either t-shirts or hoodies. It is listed there. They are available. So they are available for a little bit of time. I recommend picking one up sooner than later. Hey, Ashley's here. Stopping in before you go to bed. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Soft and comfortable as the Twinkie shirt. Glad to hear it. All right, so let's get started. We got some things to open up here for mail call.
You've got mail.
I've got mail. Thanks to Mike for dropping the link. Yeah, go over there. That's actually not the right link. Hang on one second here. Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure which link, where you got that from. This is the link right here. shop.spreadshirt.com/JPVideos. But yeah, go to the link. The merchandise is available there. Hats are sold out. The only thing that's available are beanies, but baseball caps like these are on back order, so I do apologize for that. Okay, so let me get the mail call off of here. I was talking to the camera on me. Yeah, so hats like this are not available, only beanies. But as soon as they're in stock, you guys will be the first to know. But let's get opening some mail. Like usual, I'm going to just dive right in, open everything up, share it with you guys. Anything of importance or anything you want to talk about, please save it till the end. Any questions regarding the channel, stuff like that, mods could help you out. But otherwise, just talk amongst yourselves. and let's see what I get. So let's dive in. Okay, so first one looks like it's coming from Amazon, so we gotta tear this one open. Excuse me. Okay, so I think this was supposed to come last week, but I just got it this week. This is from Lisa. So here's some extra lights for your railroad desk, railroad lamp. Yeah, she did mention this last week, but I didn't receive it, but it is here now. So let's open up, see what's inside. Oh, okay. So basically it's a box of replacement bulbs, red and green, for the railroad crossing sign, the ones that are flashing right there. So I have a box of replacements that should last me many years. So that's funny that you sent these, because that thought actually crossed my mind. Where am I going to get replacement lights? There's actually yellow, red, and green, so I could put different colors in there if I want to. But thank you, Lisa, for the replenishment of lights. This will be flashing for years to come. Okay, I do have something from last week, I believe. This is from Barb, I think Dana, from Florida. The blue envelope, it's a little beat up, but it is here in one piece. So it says thank you. It's a blue floral card right there. Oh, it opens up. Okay. Oh, this one's different. So, like always, Barb always sends a generous monetary donation. So thank you for that once again. And it says, with appreciation for the special blessing you've been. And thank you for being there, bringing new adventures every week. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy the adventures, Barb and Dana. And there's a special treat in here. She sent me Rainforest Mist tree air fresheners. Not only are they blue, but they have a picture of a waterfall on them. And who doesn't want to smell like a rainforest mist? So I'll definitely hang these up in the car and enjoy the scent of the rainforest. So thank you, Barb and Dana, for the card, Christmas trees, and your donation. I wonder if I can smell them. Can't smell it yet. I'll have to break one open and let you guys know during maybe a drive stream. Okay, this one is from Carl out of Texas. Yeehaw! It's got a lot of cool stamps on it, too. I was wondering what I was smelling. The cats are having their cat treat. It smells like tuna. I was like, why do I smell tuna? Oh, okay. He did reach out to me about this. I remember what this is. Let me see. Hopefully I can read this out loud. Okay. Hopefully I can read this out loud. I'm not sure if he's here, but Carl from Texas says, JP, this has been my favorite train movie since I was 4, and I'm 60 now. It's not as fast-paced as new modern movies, but it's authentic regarding the bombings and train crashes. Also fairly accurate history-wise. Hope you can sit down and dedicate an hour or so to watching it. Burt Lancaster and Paul Somethingfield gave an outstanding acting job, as well as being directed by John Frankenheimer, I believe. Anyhow, enjoy. Carl from Texas. P.S. Love your YouTube channel. Thank you, Carl. So he did give me a brand new DVD copy of the train right here. He actually emailed me about it. Said there's some pretty cool train footage in there and asked me if I ever watched it. I said I didn't. He's like, I have an extra copy. I'll send it to you. I'm like, oh, that's not necessary. And he's like, no, I insist. I'm like, well, let me know when you want me to send it back. He's like, no, keep it. So Carl from Texas, thank you very much for the movie. It's from 1964. Black and white, but he said it has some pretty cool scenes in there. So I would definitely sit down and watch this, and without a doubt, I'm pretty certain I'm going to enjoy it. So thank you, Carl from Texas. Oh, Brooklyn's seen it. Brooklyn loves the film. Well, if it's regarding trains, I'm pretty sure I'll like it too. So I'm excited to watch it. Okay, this one is from Jack out of Georgia. Not sure I received anything from him before. So Jack from Georgia. Retro train movie, yeah. It's taped really, really well. Oh, is RJ here? Is RJ watching tonight? This is an item I know he would enjoy having as much as I would. Okay, so RJ, let me set the scene for you. I don't know the lines quote for quote, but I know you were doing the impersonation of him when we were at that bird watching place along the rail trail, and you did your Clark scene. 400 yards. Nothing to brag about, Russ. 400 yards, or 400 feet, whatever it is. Well, what I'm getting to is this is from National Lampoon's Vacation, the Queen Family Truckster. Authentic wagon Queen Family Truckster. Now with Aunt Edna. Oh my God, it has Aunt Edna right here. And she actually goes on the roof. That is so neat. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be getting displayed somewhere in the studio here. I'm actually don't even want to take out the package, but I am because I want to have Aunt Edna sitting on the roof. Let me see if I get it closer so you guys can see it. You know, I've seen stuff like this at like Christmas displays, like at Boscov's and other stores, like the Studio something that they have the holiday displays, and they have like a ceramic Queen Family Truckster. This is like a Matchbox scale. So that is really cool. Love Christmas Vacation or any National Lampoon Vacation movies with Griswold and that is a really awesome and thoughtful gift, because even though I don't have any merchandise or memorabilia from the movie, it is a classic, which I do love. So thank you very much. And I say it was Jack from Georgia. So Jack from Georgia, thank you once again. Very cool gift. Oh, okay. Jack was the eBay seller. Okay. Makes sense now. Muppets and Manilow, it's from you. Jack is the eBay seller. Okay. Fair enough. But thank you, Muppets and Manilow. Thank you for correcting me for that. And thank you for sending the gift. I know you said you sent stuff for Jill and Lily as well. So, Muppets, those items, the other items, are they listed from you or from other sellers? Just so I understand correctly. But thank you once again. I like the light up train crossing. Yes, so do I, Trevor. That's from Lisa from last week. I got that, I think. Or no, 2 weeks ago, I think. I'll have to check. Okay, so this is from me, not other sellers. Okay, I'll be on the lookout for those. Next one is from Paula from Florida. It is a card, so let's open this one up. A Strange Reality. From me, not other sellers. Okay. So it has looks like a golden retriever holding a bouquet of flowers. It says, thank you very much. Who doesn't love a puppy dog? Okay, so inside we do have a monetary donation. Thank you for that. It says, thank you, JP, for all you have done for your YouTube family. Wait, let me try this again. Thank you, JP, for all you've done for your YouTube family, friends. You are wonderful, JP. It says, or as our friends here would say, Hanku Harry Mutt. Oh, for the dog language. Okay. You're a great YouTube person. Enjoy every video. From Paula. I had a hard time reading the writing. It's very fancy. You are great on everything, on what you do. Thank you so much, Paula. Very nice card. I do like the Hanku Harry Mutt dog impersonation and the donation. So thank you, Paula from Florida. I know we have Rob from Florida too, and Barb. So if you are in here, feel free to say hi in the chat. Okay, next one is from a company, so I don't know who it's from yet. This is actually 2 boxes taped together. Oh, okay. So these are from Muppets. This is Lily's gift and I believe Jill's gift. I'm going to open up to show you, then I'll give it to them. Oh, they're going to love these. Okay, so this is from Muppets and Manilow. And the first item is like a travel mug, but not just any ordinary travel mug. It actually has Lily's name on it and a karate girl. Look at that. Pink in color. And the next one is for Jill. Has Jill's name on it. Again, a karate star doing a kick. And this one's black. So awesome of you to pay attention to know that they are both into karate. And without a doubt, they're going to enjoy these. So on behalf of them, I do want to thank you, Muppets Manilow, for being thoughtful to send not only for myself, but for them as well. But I'm going to pass them along to them. And next time you see them on a live stream, I'm sure they can let you know what they think of it personally. Those are there for you guys.
Thank you.
I said next time you see them on the stream, you could thank them. They're busy playing Nintendo right now. Yeah, so now we all have personalized mugs. Lisa sent me that JPVideos tumbler. And now we have those two for Joe and Lily. So we're all covered for drinks for either hot chocolate or our favorite beverage. Oh, those are from Lisa. Okay, sorry about that. I thought they were from Muppets Manilow. Okay, my mistake. Okay, let me make sure I got this correct. So those two mugs I just opened for Jill and Lily, those are from Lisa Anderson. Okay, so Muppets and Manilow, I didn't get to your other items yet. My mistake. I assumed that they were from you. But regardless, cool items, and now I know they're from Lisa. So Lisa, on behalf of them, thank you. I got that mixed up. Sorry about that. Yeah, Trevor, I do, but we're not going to talk about that here, so not the time or place. Okay, so this one, I actually had a sign for this one. Not sure who it's from. Oh, maybe if I look in the back. Okay, this is from Sandra, which I believe is in the chat tonight. Sandra from Quebec, is that correct? Quebec, Canada. Yes. So I think Sandra's here tonight. This is from her. So let's open this up. Lisa, this is from you? This one says Sandra. I'm getting confused now. Let me waiting for a reply here so I don't keep going and... Okay. Maybe I'm not understanding or missing what... It says from Sandra Saint something out of Richmond, Quebec. Because she did tell me she was sending me something. Okay, well I'm going to open it. Maybe it'll make more sense. Okay, so I'm thoroughly confused now. Sandra is saying this is you. Lisa's saying this is from her. So both of you are claiming the same item here. I'm sorry for not understanding. I am confused, but it does say Sandra on the package here. And Jinxie is inspecting it as well. Why you gotta lay right there? All right, well, it's already open. Let's open it up and see. Okay, so this says, they didn't sign it, so it's not really helpful. It says, thank you for everything, and I will always come along with you in your adventures. I'll see you in your next video. And I believe it's a like a cozy for a mug. It says JPVideos on it. So if you guys let me know, is this from Lisa or from Sandra? Because both you are saying it's from you. But whoever made this or sent this, please let me know who it is. That way I could thank the correct person. But that is a really neat item. It's blue. There's JPVideos on it. And I think it's for mugs, right? Or for like beer cans or something. Okay, so Sandra is saying it's from you. Okay, well, Sandra, thank you very much. Is that what it is? Is it like a cozy for mugs or beer cans? There's a little delay in the chat here. I do apologize for the confusion here. Okay, so that's what it is. Thank you very much, Sandra. That's a really cool item. Never had a personalized koozie before. Yeah, it does look like a wristband. I mean, technically, I have a big enough wrist to wear it, but yeah, I guess you can use it for whatever you want. The 2 travel mugs. Yeah, okay, yeah, we covered those already. So Lisa sent the 2 mugs for Jill and Lily. This item is from Sandra. Okay, cleared up. Sorry about that, guys. So this feels like a piece of clothing in here. Let's see who this one's from. JP Cena. Can't see me. Lisa, if someone could type on the screen to Lisa, make sure she is showing live. I think she has a delay. I don't think she's watching live because everything she's commenting is about a minute or 2 behind. So Lisa, if you hear this, make sure you're showing live on your screen, or if someone could type on her, like at Lisa Anderson, make sure you're showing live, something like that. I think she's a little bit behind. That's why I'm getting confused here. Okay, what's this now? This is Underground Printing. I don't know who it's from. Okay, I do know what it is. Don't know who it's from. Oh, you guys know I'm going to like this one. Where do you see this? You'll shoot your eye out. This would be my number 3 Christmas Story t-shirt. But not only is it one I never had before, but it's my first blue one. So that will be worn throughout the year for Ralphie. So whoever sent this, I don't know who you are. Is that from Lisa as well? So yeah, I think this may be from Lisa. Maybe. I think maybe she did tell me she was sending something that didn't have a tag for it. So, but that is a very cool shirt. Love the color. And, of course, fantastic movie. I'll probably be wearing this maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it does get confusing when the packages are not labeled when it comes from a distributor and there's no note inside. It's almost impossible. So I do apologize if I seem clueless. I just don't know until someone states it's from me. So my apologies. But I think we got it squared away. So if it is from Lisa, thank you very much. But we got more, so let's keep moving. Okay, got another box here. This one I know is from Lisa because it says it right here. Lisa from North Carolina. So no confusion on this one. neither one of us would drink that, Kelly. So it's a nice thought, but we would probably enjoy a bottle of Diet Pepsi instead of Jim Beam. That's a shirt I told you about. Okay. I do remember that, but it did slip my mind just because of I do talk about a lot of things with different people. So Lisa, shirts from you, very awesome item. Thank you very much. And it looks like you're live now too, so we're back on track. There was a little bit of a delay before with your responses, so I think we're all squared away. So let's keep moving on. We're caught up with everything. This I know, Lisa said that this was last week during mail call. I did open an item that was for someone else, which I mailed back to her, and she said she was sending out the correct one. So this is what it is. So now I have a second item to drink from. This is JPVideos with a diesel locomotive on that. Check that out. So it's like a coffee travel mug. I probably won't be using it in the immediate future, but definitely towards fall or winter for hot chocolate or French vanilla cappuccino. But that is really neat. Love the locomotive on it. Black color always is a safe color to go with me, black or blue. But now I have two JPVideos tumbler/mugs. So Lisa, thank you once again. Okay, we got 3 more items here. This one's a bit heavy. So I'm going to open this one up and see first. Oh, and before it slips my mind, I will try to remind it again at the end of the stream. And I'm also going to give a reminder during the week. Next Sunday, there will not be a Sunday Night Live. I do have prior engagements that we're going to interfere with Sunday Night Live time frame. So next Sunday, there will be no Sunday Night Live. It will pick up the following week. So any mail that I do get between now and then will be opened on the following episode. So next week, no Sunday Night Live. We're going to be taking a 1-week hiatus, but we will pick up with it the following Sunday. Okay, so to Lily from Muppets in Manilow, otherwise known as Kathleen. So, Muppets, are you still on here? If so, do you want me to open and show it, or would you prefer I just give it directly to her? I do, Barb, surprisingly enough. I am very busy on YouTube, but I do have a small outside life. Jinx is like, what's inside? Any treats? You can't go in the box. Okay, so he is in the box. He has to inspect it first, make sure there's no treats inside, then I can open it. He's like, yep, I gave it the all clear. Jinxie. Waiting to see what he's going to do. Okay, let's go back to this cat tower. Whoops. Yeah. So he leaped and fell. Gracefully. So I think this is art supplies. Oh yeah, Gloker's 72-piece art supply, sharpener, eraser, and more. So it's I'm not going to open it. I'll let Lily open it. It's actually a complete art kit. It's got a sketch pad, and in here I believe is art supplies like pencils or markers or pens. So this is from Muppets and Manilow to Lily.
Thank you. I bring greetings from the Emperor.
Lily says thank you. That's definitely something that she will truly enjoy using because we are constantly buying art supplies for her. Sketch pads, utensils, paint, markers, pencils. So, Muppets Manilow, Kathleen, thank you very much for thinking of Lily to do that. Okay, this one's from Rob, which I believe is Rob Adventures out of Florida. I think he used a whole roll of tape to tape this up. This is like waterproof almost. Man, it's like Fort Knox in here. I think it's just that one item, okay. Is this okay to read on here, Rob? No, it's definitely on Amazon. Okay, it says okay to read. So, it says on the letter here, okay to read. Whoops. So thank you for letting us come on your adventures. This book will have new and old places you have been to. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Let's get out there and find something weird. Your pal, Rob Adventures. This is a book he actually messaged me about, asking if I knew about it. And I did see it, and people have told me about it, but I never owned a copy for myself. So it's Weird Pennsylvania. It is a hard copy book, and I guess it has all kind of crazy stories, locations, adventures to find in Pennsylvania. He said some of them I have covered already or do know about, and a lot that I don't. So this is going to be invaluable for future adventures. So, Weird Pennsylvania book from Rob Adventures out of Florida. Thank you so much, Rob. Very thoughtful, and without a doubt, I'm going to find some places to schedule down the road. And definitely, if I have any questions like your note says, I will reach out to you personally. So, Rob, thank you very much for this. I actually saw a Weird New Jersey one. I never have... never saw the Weird Pennsylvania one, so this is completely new to me. But Mike has it as well. So Mike told me about it. That's why it sounds familiar. Okay, so I have a copy as well now. So can't wait to see what's inside. Definitely have plenty of time. So when we get our next crappy rainy day, I will sit down and see what I can find in here. So that's definitely thoughtful, and it's going to be, like I said, a great, useful tool to find some new locations abroad or in other parts of the state I don't already know about. So if it's weird, it's for me. Okay, one final one. I'm thinking this one's from Muppets of Manilow, just because she said she did send something for Jill. But it's from Amazon, so let's dig into it. It's a big box, so I'm going to have to keep it on my lap here. Oh, okay. So we got two things in the box. This is, yes, from Muppets of Manilow. For when you need a scenery change. And to Jill, so there's two items in here, one for me, one for Jill. Okay. Yeah, normal is boring. Weird is definitely all the way to... Weird is exciting. Okay, Muppets, if you're watching, is this the item that's for me? 'Cause I'm not sure what this is. I just don't want to open it mistakenly, but... yeah, I don't know which one is which. I think this may be for me. Oh, I know what this is now. So, if you guys have watched my Child Time episodes, typically when we do them on our couch, we have our backdrop on the wall of that rustic kitchen scene. It's like a old-time kitchen with the fireplace and the stove and stuff like that as our backdrop. And I believe this is a brand new backdrop. Oh, gotta be kidding me. Give me 1 second. It's quite large. This is a steam locomotive backdrop for my wall. I can't even unfold it all the way, but look at that. We're gonna have to try to fold this up somehow. Wow, that was unexpected. So, Muppets, that was a great choice because we actually were thinking of getting a new backdrop since that one's been up there for a few months. So that, without a doubt, is going to be on that wall within the next couple of weeks. Just make sure Jinx doesn't climb on top of it. But that is really cool. I didn't get to see all of it. I know it's a number 40 locomotive. But regardless, that is so cool. And it's actually funny that you sent that because that's going to be kind of in the relation of what tonight's Going Back in Time video is going to be about too. So you'll see the correlation when I get to that. But thank you very much for that. Let me see what the other item is now. Okay, so this next one is for Jill from Muppets Manlow. This is a fairy garden set. It says, build an enchanted cottage full of color and life with this 6-piece miniature fairy garden collection. So I'll show you in the box what actually is inside of here. So, brand new fairy garden set to start another fairy garden. Can you get this to
Thank you very much.
So she does say thank you off camera, but she will thank you personally on the next live stream. But on her behalf, thank you so much for that. So we all made out like bandits tonight. Thank you everyone for the generous gifts, donations, items, however large or small. It all means a lot to me. So everyone that did send something, thank you so much. It is a great pleasure for me to open it up for you guys and just to know that you guys are so generous, thoughtful, and supportive of what I do for you guys. So thank you very much from me to you. So now that I'm surrounded by items here, it's like Christmas morning here. Let me get resituated here. Yeah, more room without a doubt. We'll have to see what we could do to make it work in the meantime. Okay, so I got some room for myself now. Got a drink of water. Let's move on to our next segment here. Where's my mouse at? Okay. And that is, we're going to skip ahead to Going Back in Time. So tonight's Back in Time video is going to be related to the backdrop that Muppets Manlow sent me. It's going to be the debut of Baldwin Locomotive Works number 26 of Steamtown back on December 2015. And I don't want to watch this ad. And there's a train horn in the distance. Right on time. So let me get myself back up on the screen here. A little too small there. So yeah, this was filmed at Steamtown National Historic Site in Scranton back on December 2015 of Baldwin Locomotive Works number 26. They rebuilt her from the ground up, and this is her debut when she rolls out of the locomotive shop. It's only 9 minutes long, but if you guys do enjoy railroading, especially steam locomotives, you will enjoy this video. I'll let the footage speak for itself. So let's check it out. December 10th, 2015. I was actually at the Roundhouse for several days waiting for the day she was going to roll out. It was really cool to witness her kind of come back to life. I am missing Steamtown greatly. No Railfest this year, but I'll be happy to see this locomotive, olive green, rolling around the yard again. This is when she had her old air compressor on her too, which they've changed since she debuted. But you hear that loud the loud chug. It's a little overkill for her, but sounded quite impressive. Yeah, Steamtown, Pennsylvania, Aaron. It's their only operating steam locomotive at the moment. And you'll hear the horn blast when she rolls out onto the turntable. 060 wheel configuration. It's a switcher engine. It's mainly used for just moving cars around the freight yard. Hey, Frederick. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoy this one. And Brian, too. Brand new shiny green. She used to be black, but they did discover that her original color was the green olive color. So they brought her back to what she used to be. And it stands out. I like it. This is, you know, witnessing history in the making, you know, coming back to life from the dead. Where do you hear the horn? Or I should say the whistle. You see him. Yay! Yeah. Victory! It was a monumental moment. I was glad I was able to witness it. Nothing like a steam locomotive. It's like a living, breathing machine. If you ever experience one in person, if you ever given the opportunity, go see it in person. Feel the heat, feel the steam, feel the rumble. You know, it's amazing. And this is small compared to some of the other locomotives. And they have a fantastic crew there at Steamtown that take really good care of her. This shot I like here, I got the camera low to the ground, and as it passes by, you'll see the steam kind of just surround the camera. I don't remember, Julie, how long. I know it was a few years, I believe. Over 10 years, Frederick said? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how long it was. Make a metal. Okay. Thank you for that. This was 1929. Baldwin Locomotive Works, March 1929 is the build date. So we're coming up on 100 years. Now she's going to go out on the line, switch to the other track to get down to the main line. And when I'm going to go up on top of the coal dock, which is the walking deck there, and you'll hear the the whistle blow in the distance, and it echoes throughout the valley. It sounds so amazing. Yeah, it is coal and water. And Steamtown is a free museum. You could go there, walk around the yard. It is an active rail yard, but you are allowed to walk around it. The train rides, the short train rides, are typically $5 for adults. They do have longer excursions, which are powered by vintage diesel locomotives, but you could get pulled behind this very locomotive for $5 on weekends. Now listen to the whistle. It almost sounds like the whistle at a factory when they're ending the shift for the day. It almost gives you chills when you hear it. Mike, I'll text you about that. I do know a little bit of information about that. And it's going to be a very short photo montage. This was days prior to her being released out into the yard. This was when she was in the shop going under final testing and everything. Nice silhouette. Okay, so that was Baldwin Locomotive Works number 26 at our very own Steamtown National Historic Site in Scranton, which is currently closed. Once they do reopen, I definitely will be down there myself and probably do a update video or live stream or something. But if you ever have the chance to visit Steamtown, I recommend it. It is a world-renowned museum. They have a technology museum, history museum, train rides, back shop tours. It's a fantastic place. Right across from the parking lot in the same property there is the Electric City Trolley Museum, which offers trolley excursions by electric street trolley car. Take you through the mile-long Crown Ave Tunnel to the Restoration Shop in Moosic. Both of them I could go to countless times, never get bored of it. Endless photo opportunities, videos, and just to kind of give you a better understanding of what life was like back then during the steam days. But that was a good coincidence, though. That was the video I was going to show tonight. I got that backdrop of the number 40 locomotive from Muppets of Manilow, and got our train crossing sign there. So definitely a train day. But I'll check your comments here just a moment. Then we're going to move on to our final segment, which is going to be Question of the Week. And it's probably going to be one that's going to lead to a little bit of a discussion. Nothing negative. Just want to hear your thoughts and opinions on what my question is going to be pertaining to. That's awesome, Linda. I hear trains on a daily basis. They are modern diesels from Norfolk Southern and Reading and Northern and Delaware Lackawanna. But nonetheless, it always puts a smile on my face. I love hearing the rumble, the diesel engines, and the horns, and just knowing, hey, trains are still going, rocking and rolling. Oh, thank you, Sandy. The train horn in the background. Yeah, that too. It's like right on cue. Push my little remote control button. You too, Brenda. Thank you. So let's pull up our last cue card here. Question of the week. So what my question is going to be pertaining to what's going on with the virus. More specifically, what's going to be happening going into the summer. We are on the brink of breaking into the summer months here, June, July, August. And this question may not pertain to you. If it doesn't, understandable. But if it does pertain to you, I want to hear your opinion. Here in Pennsylvania, in my specific county, Lackawanna County, we are still under the red zone. We're the last county in the red zone here, which means we're going to be probably the last county to go green. We're in the red for another week, I believe. A lot of businesses are going to be reopening. Theme parks are opening back up. Disney's opening back up. Most restaurants, other businesses are opening back up. What my question is with things opening back up, if they were to say businesses, attractions, everything that you've known to visit in your life can open back up, but for the remainder of the summer months, you must wear a mask to visit these places, whether it be a store, an amusement park, a fair, a tourist attraction. If they say these places can open, but you must wear a mask throughout the summer months, would you still go? Would you try and get back to normal life and visit these places that put a smile on your face regardless of having to wear a mask? Or would you still keep yourself away and say, you know what, the mask is not worth it. I'd rather just wait until things clear up, even if that means next year. I want to know what you guys think, because I do have mixed feelings on it, which I will share my opinion. But just keep it respectful. We don't want to bring politics into it. But I just want to know if it was, not to say it's going to happen, but just if, worst case scenario, they say you have to wear a mask the remainder of the summer, but businesses, attractions, everything that you know to visit will be open, but masks are required. Would you continue to wear the mask and visit those places? It's going to be the new norm. I think it's going to be a temporary new norm. I don't think permanent. Viruses have come and gone in the past. This is going to do the same. I just think they're dragging it on longer than necessary. Yeah, Richard, I feel for you, man. I couldn't imagine doing that. That is a good question, Charles. Now, obviously, like a restaurant, can't wear a mask, while you're eating, obviously. But, as far as like shopping, malls, your county fairs, state fairs, amusement parks, roadside attractions, tourist destinations, those are the kind of things I'm referencing. Just reading your comments here. Definitely varied, very mixed opinions here. So I'll give my opinion, and again, this is simply my opinion, my thoughts. I'm not saying this is what should happen or what you should do. I absolutely cannot stand wearing a mask. I wear it because we're mandated to go shopping. I don't think you should wear one outdoors. Even if you're dining outdoors or in line outdoors, I don't think you should have to wear one outdoors. If a store makes you wear it inside, that's one thing. If it's up to me, you shouldn't have to. I think it should be optional. If you feel like you're at risk or feel like you are at a chance of catching something, you want to wear a mask, you should be able to. I feel like if you are a healthy adult or a healthy individual, and, it should be a personal choice if you want to wear one. As far as amusement parks go, and this is why I'm asking, because Knoebels may or may not be opening the end of June. If they were to open, most likely temporarily, masks are going to be required by both employees and visitors, people like myself. I would go the first time and I would adorn the mask just because I do miss the park and I want to show them support and check out to see, what it's going to be like to visit the park with these, new changes. I definitely wouldn't go as often, though. I typically visit Knoebels anywhere between 8 and 12 times a year. If masks were required the entire summer operation, I would go maybe 2 or 3 times at the most. I can't imagine walking around all day in the heat, in the humidity, wearing a mask. Those of you that have to wear them at work, I feel for you. That can't be very comfortable. But outside, I don't think it should be required. Yes, I think they should limit capacity. They should have like maybe extra hand washing stations. Masks, I think, should be optional. But again, that's my opinion. I miss everyday life. I miss going out to eat. I miss going to any place I want to go to shop. I'm tired of waiting in lines to go in a store. I'm tired of having to be told what we should or shouldn't do. Again, I'm not speaking on everyone. I'm speaking on my behalf. But, I've been around 39 years. We've survived other flus and viruses and illnesses. This is going to pass. People say it's a new norm. I think it's a new temporary norm. I think by 2021, things will be hopefully back to the complete norm. But I think that if things were to go in a direction where, okay, you could go to these parks and places and attractions, but you must wear a mask whether you're indoors or out, I would limit it severely. I would limit it to 2 or 3 times at the most. I would stick to just doing things at home, going in the woods, going exploring, going on my motorcycle, doing things that would require me just being isolated, kind of still continuing to self-quarantine. So I just thought it'd be curious to see what you guys think. Some people feel comfortable and safe with the masks. Others find them a nuisance and annoying like myself. I do find it silly, though, that people are wearing masks in the cars by themselves. I do think it's silly to wear a mask walking outside in the woods or in a park by yourself. But if that's what you feel comfortable doing, then so be it. But I think it should be coming down to personal choice. It should be optional, But I hope that things do change for the better sooner than later. At the very latest, hopefully the beginning of 2021. I think 2020 right now, even though we're only coming into June, we should just write it off like a tax write-off. Be like, you know what? We wiped it clear. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Let's get back on track and enjoy life. So, let me scroll back and read some of your comments here. I've said before, I'm very thankful I don't have to work in a factory or a retail store right now. all the hats off to you guys for the ones who have to do it. But, me working at a hot warehouse for Lowe's distribution center, anybody that works in a distribution center or warehouse knows they are not climate controlled. Winters are typically cold. Summers are really hot. I couldn't imagine wearing a mask nonstop. But just like I shared my opinion, everyone is welcome to theirs, so I'm not going to have any type of hate or negativity towards anyone who disagrees with me. But I think most people do want to get back to just doing what they want, when they want, without waiting in lines, without worrying about protection, without getting your hands all dry from alcohol, People, like I belong to a Knoebels discussion group, and people on there, especially the administrators, have written like a pretty long personal opinion just to speak on behalf of the group leaders. And they're saying that, Knoebels is going to follow what is recommended, which I respect that. And like I said, employees without a doubt are going to be probably wearing gloves, wearing masks, wiping down equipment every so often, and customers or patrons are going to have to wear masks as well. But they think it's going to be temporary. It's eventually going to switch to optional. And what it comes down to, if you don't feel safe, don't go. If you feel it's risky not wearing a mask, then wear one. But I truly think things would be much easier and the world would adapt better if we had more say in things. Everyone deals with things differently, and that's why it's optional to stay home if you don't want to go somewhere. It's optional to wear a mask, in your car or out walking. So I would not have a good time at Knoebels wearing a mask, but I would go just because I do miss the park. I do want to show my support. I am a dedicated, loyal fan and fanatic of that park. And of course, I'd want to make my What's New at Knoebels for 2020. And it'd be monumental to make a video showing a much smaller capacity, much smaller crowd, and have everyone wearing masks. That's not something you would ever imagine seeing. And even if it only lasts 1 month, at least it's documented and we can see the progression of change. The funny thing is, though, with what I'm mentioning about Lackawanna County here in Pennsylvania being in the red zone, and this is what's given online as far as news and information, they're saying that most of the cases of the virus, of people that have contracted it, are in nursing homes. It's not everyday people like myself. I guess nursing homes had a spike with people with, residents that got infected, and that was brought into the nursing home. So all the numbers that they are giving out, a lot of it is through nursing homes in Pennsylvania, specifically in this county. So they're kind of holding that against everyone else when it's kind of, not something that we caused, but that's neither here nor there. Real Mexican restaurant. If I don't have to wear a mask, I would consider that. And the funny thing is, things have adapted. If you guys do follow the news, I follow it sparingly. Most of my news comes from Facebook, but there are websites, doctors, other people saying that the virus can't be spread on surfaces now. They're saying it can only be contracted from person to person. So that if you were to cough on a surface and you touch that surface, you can't contract it that way. Don't know if it's true or not. That's what's coming out. They're saying that gloves now are causing more harm than good because you're cross-contaminating. Well, if it's not spread by surfaces, is that really true then? They're saying that masks, long-term wear of the mask can cause more harm than good because you're breathing in your carbon dioxide? Breathing in too much carbon dioxide, not enough oxygen. Everyone's saying something different. You really don't know what to believe. That's why I believe it should be personal choice. But everyone that's out there in the front lines, whether you're working retail, restaurant, social worker, whatever you're doing, who have been working this entire time, my hat's off to you. I know it can't be easy. If you haven't noticed too, fast food restaurants or places with drive-thrus are seeing spikes in business almost all day. Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's, other places with drive-thrus, lines all day and night. People are craving to get out, get fresh air, get some food that's made by someone else. Even though it's fast food, people are just want to get out of the house and get back to things, and they're saying restaurants that are going to open here are going to have outdoor seating only. So some businesses, some restaurants specifically, are actually going to be having tents erected in their parking lots so they can have patrons come and sit outdoors to dine in. Other ones that do have outdoor seating won't be affected so much, but they're going to limit capacity as far as how many customers are allowed to dine at once. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any type of special sanitizing things going on, but outdoor seating right now, and that's even for when the counties go green. The green phase is supposed to last for a few months at best. I should say at least. It could be prolonged, and then eventually, hopefully, the green will just fall off to no status, So it goes red, yellow, green, and green is saying the new norm, but that's a temporary new norm with masks, with the stores, stuff like that. So it's actually, it's bothering me more now than it ever has. Those of you that know me, not only through YouTube, but personally, I'm generally a pretty upbeat, positive person. I always try to look at the bright side of things, and I still do. But now it's getting to be like, okay, this is going on long enough. It's like, when are they going to draw the line? I don't get into politics. I don't even follow them, but I don't think that our governor is making the right decisions on drawing it out as long as it has. Tennessee, other states down south have opened back up. Businesses are open. Tourist attractions are open. For the most part, I think masks are optional in a lot of areas, a lot of states. I'm just tired of it at this point. Still getting by. I'm still optimistic. I'm still my general happy self, but it is from time to time taking a toll on me. I try not to think about it, but it's like, enough is enough already. Seriously. But I am thankful that I'm able to do what I do to make my income, to go out and explore, not have to worry about businesses so much. But, parks are opening back up. Places like Bushkill Falls is open. I believe other parks are opening back up. McDade Park is already open. Ricketts Glen, I believe, is open. So I am able to start rescheduling meetup events. The only thing I saw as far as events going forth once the county is green is that it has to be under 250 people, which for me is not going to be an issue. We generally have between 20 and 60 people that attend the meetups. So meetups will be getting rescheduled for end of summer. So I'm happy about that. That is something to look forward to. Knoebels, let's hope for end of June. I'm thinking probably closer to maybe middle of July. But, whatever you're doing to get by, do what you can. Just try and take a day at a time. Try not to focus on the negativity. Try to come to do things, be around positive people, come to positive places like my channel, where at least, we don't typically talk about that stuff normally. But I did want to hear your thoughts because I do value your opinions. And it's nice to see that everyone does have different thoughts on different situations. But that's my spiel. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Yeah, Scott says motorcycle helmets personal choice in some states. Like here in Pennsylvania, it's a choice. Some people want to wear one, some don't. It's a choice. But thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your opinion. But next week's question of the week will be definitely something more lighthearted, upbeat. But that is my show for tonight. I'm not going to end things yet. I will chat with you guys for a few moments. If there's anything you've been wanting to ask me, I will pay attention to the chat more avidly now. And willing to change the topic if you guys want to. So, yeah, RJ, you got definitely the yard and the toys to play with. So you're a lucky man. You got the big yard. You got the tractors. You're taken care of. I got my backyard with, the woods and the trains. I got my drone, got my motorcycle. So I got my toys, It definitely helps. See you, bud. You're welcome, Sage. Tunnels are awesome. Yes, they are. More tunnels on the way. Found a bunch more tunnels and culverts. So if you guys like that stuff, we'll be filming more of it. Numbers on the trains are just for identification. Yeah, Retro's got a room full of toys and then some. Yeah, sorry, not next week, the week after. Thank you, Danny. But yeah, one final reminder, next week there will not be a Sunday Night Live. I am taking 1 week off. We will pick up, let me get you the date here. So Sunday the 7th, next Sunday, there will be no Sunday Night Live. We will pick back up on the 14th. So just taking 1 week off, and again, any mail I do accumulate, we will do on the 14th. But with warmer weather around the corner too, we talked about it before. We're going to be, myself, Mike, others are going to be revisiting some of the locations we filmed over the winter. The nice swimming holes, the waterfalls, the nature areas. Excuse me, I want to get back up to Bushkill Falls to check out the rest of that place. I want to get to, Mike, what's that other place I talked to you about? I said that I want to do Bushkill, and what was the other place up in New York? I can't remember what it's called, but it's another beautiful area of falls, tons of nature's carpet. Can't remember. Watkins Glen, yes. So Watkins Glen and Bushkill Falls are going to be getting filmed sometime in the near future. I have collaborations with other people coming up. I have some place I'm going to revisit, some new locations. Now I have a book from Rob with weird places in Pennsylvania, so no shortage of content. I've been saying that all along since this whole thing ever started back in March, and it holds true. I just have well over 50 places right now to film, and some of them probably won't get filmed until next year. But, we're going to keep ourselves busy. We're going to keep things going. We're going to do the meetups. As soon as those counties are in the green, I'm going to schedule the meetups. Definitely for Ricketts Glen, and definitely for the, what is it called? The U.S. Army Heritage Museum in Carlisle. Not sure if masks will be required there. That will be determined. But if they are open for business and for tourists and visitors, as long as we keep it under 250 people, we could schedule the meetup events. Good night, Rob. Thanks again. No problem, David. Havana Glen. Never heard of that one. Yeah, I have to reschedule my Caboose Motel for maybe later this year, maybe springtime next year. I still want to visit Strasbourg. I still have plans to go out to Ohio too, West Virginia. I was supposed to be out there now actually, but things are still just taking their time to open up. I don't want to go until things are officially open for all the locations I have planned. So the Ohio trip is probably going to happen maybe middle of June. Worst case scenario, it get pushed ahead till the end of summer, but I do want to do it sooner than later, so I'm hoping for middle of June. Good night, Matt. Have a good one. Well, Christopher, today I got my sunburned head nice and red. I was on my bike for a good portion of the afternoon, filmed another motorcycle stream, and visited a few locations I filmed in the past, giving some updates on them. Yeah, Retro's coming the end of June too, so I have plans to collaborate with her, do some new locations, do some revisits, taking her for the first time, so June's going to be a busy month. Strasbourg could be running tourist trains in late June. Okay. Yeah, if I go to Strasbourg, probably won't be till maybe September, maybe October. We'll see. But the Red Caboose Motel is where I'll be staying at down there. Graffiti Highway is completely covered now. Completely covered in dirt. Also, quick news too, Concrete City, a place I filmed many, many times in Nanticoke, is off limits now. There was people that were caught illegally dumping there, leaving piles and piles, truckloads of trash there. So now Concrete City is off limits. If you go there, you can be charged for trespassing. Ridiculous what's happening now. People, they're shutting down the country, and what's happening? People are going and littering everywhere. I also just watched a video by Cliff, the Wandering Woodsman. He revisited the Sidling Hill Tunnel of the abandoned turnpike tunnels. The whole opening portal of that tunnel littered with garbage. It's just disgusting what people are doing. It's just, if you're going to go out and explore, like, leave your trash at home. So Concrete City, unfortunately, is off limits. Concrete City is a fantastic place, was a fantastic place to film. It was good for paranormal, good for exploring, good for photos. Can't go there now. Graffiti Highway, you can still visit Centralia. There's still stuff to see there, but Graffiti Highway is covered. And if things don't stop, places like the Pennsylvania Turnpike or the abandoned World War II bunkers will be off limits as well. Litter and spray paint. Well, spray paint, it's always been graffitied, but the littering I heard about, I guess there was truckloads of stuff there. And also, a lot more people, too, are getting rescued or recovered from swimming holes. Locally, you guys know Nyack Park. We've filmed that many, many times. We've had meetups there. The gorge area where the waterfall is. Someone drowned there today. Someone drowned there a couple weeks ago. Other areas, it's been on the news of people drowning, going into these natural swimming holes and not realizing there's a strong undertow or current, and they can't, swim out of it. And young adults are losing their lives, And it's always happened. People always, especially teenagers and young adults, always go out to nature areas to swim and cool off. But it's happening more and more now because public pools are closed, water parks are closed. So now everyone's forced to go to these swimming holes, and people don't know their limits, and unfortunately they're losing their lives over it. So, you think you're going out and enjoying life the best way you can, and the next thing you know, they're not coming home. Yeah, I would never, I could swim if I had to. I'm not by no means an expert swimmer. I personally wouldn't jump in that gorge waterfall there. I've witnessed people struggle just to get to the sides again, even when it's low. It's not really raging. That is a serious undertow and current there. I wouldn't mess with that. I'd have to have a floaty. But there's other areas that we've seen nice little calm natural pools that you could swim in. You don't need to be, the daredevil jumping off killer 50 feet high into a waterfall. It is a Kawasaki Vulcan 800 Classic. But yeah, I did film a new one today, Rick, so if you like that video, be on the lookout for my next one. This one we did a city tour, so went to a city, saw some of the cool structure, shared my thoughts, and checked out a few places I filmed in the past. Justin's home after a long day. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. I do know some people, I'm not sure if he's here tonight, Jeffrey, he's one of my relatively newer viewers. He did send me an item last week, the Conrail caboose car. He's going back to work in retail, I believe, starting tomorrow. So I guess he has mixed feelings about it, but I wish him the best of luck. Yeah, Honda Shadows are nice. I had a Honda CB750 back when I was a teenager. It was a big bike, but it was pretty fast and powerful. Sounded really good with the exhaust on it. Jill had a Yamaha Virago, which was a really nice bike, shaft driven. I had a Harley Sportster 1200, which made me never want to buy another Harley. I had a Yamaha R6, the sport bike. That was fun, but got me in lots of trouble. Hey, Edward. Back at work at the museum. That's good. But weather definitely took a turn, though. I will say that. Today was in the low 60s, no humidity, windy. I actually had to wear a hoodie on my bike today. It was actually quite chilly. And up until today, it's been a heat wave. 80s, high humidity, uncomfortable outside, sweating, doing nothing. So today was like the air conditioning was on. It was really nice out today. Perfect riding weather. Oh, Christopher, you know what? You're always asking me, what did you do today or yesterday? Let me know what you have going on in your world. But I do appreciate asking, though. But I'd like to know what you and everyone else is doing as well. Yeah, it was chilly at times, especially going 40 miles an hour on the bike. It was chilly. Like white knuckling the handlebars. Back to work after a week off. Well, hopefully you enjoyed your week off, Raven. Barb's son has a Harley that he restored. $53 right now. Yeah, it's a big change from 94. Adam's dad ordered chrome for the Harley. That'll be nice once it's restored. Went to the dog park today with your mom and dad. Oh, that's nice. Was it busy there? I saw actually a lot of dogs being walked today out in the city, especially. It was a busy day for dog walkers. Or dog owners, at least. Put up some curtains and new rods. Patch the walls. Hopefully you're not punching any holes in those walls. Honda Shadows are awesome. You know who rides a Honda Shadow in what movie? If you've ever seen the movie The Principal with James Belushi, he drives a nice Honda Shadow and actually drives it into school to stop one of the attackers attacking the teacher. That's a good movie too. See you, Brian. Got internet for the house yesterday, today mowed, got sunburned, and got Nerf Force. Nice. Watched YouTube all day. Excuse me. Had to reboot 5 times. Sorry about that. Yeah, gorgeous it was. I had to take advantage of it. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, too. I'm probably going to go back out on the bike tomorrow. It's supposed to warm up later on in the week. And then this weekend, Sunday, I do have plans with someone to do some more tunnels and culverts, make some more videos and content. So it's actually good that it'll be warming up because we're going to be getting our feet wet. I'm going to be wearing my sandals for some of the locations. I do a really cool tunnel you guys are going to love. It's one we discovered during a walking tour along the rail trail. I stopped and checked it out. It is pretty amazing when you see it up close. It actually goes in. It's a brick-lined floor, stone walls. It's dark back there. I'm pretty excited about sharing that. And I do have 2 to 3 culverts, which may be filmed in just one video, like a culvert combination video, So, going to be an exciting weekend. Working on your tan, Judy. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting the farmer's tan. Got my arms tan, my head. Got the white legs. Well, nothing I can really do about that, Hunberter. May have something to do with your connection or the device you're using, but I unfortunately have no control over that. CB750. What year was yours? Mine was a 1980, I believe. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, every Sunday, each and every Sunday, with the exception of next Sunday, I am taking the week off. But each and every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Keith. Are you going to go out on a drive this week? I'm going to go tomorrow. I don't know what other days, depending on what I have going on, but definitely tomorrow. Danny, I acknowledged you. You did remind me about next week not having Sunday Night Live, so I did see your comment, but definitely not ignoring you. Never seen it. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I think it's an 80s movie, but it's called The Principal with James Belushi. Is it? No, not James Belushi. Hang on. Maybe. Which one was in Animal House? Was that John Belushi? I get myself confused here. $1987 with Jim Belushi. Okay, yeah. 1987, The Principal, starring James Belushi. Got it. 76 CB750 SS. Nice. Yeah, mine was black. It had red pinstripes on it. Oh, let me see. High and dry next Sunday. You guys could entertain yourselves for one Sunday. It'll be okay. I'll be there if I can because I sure enjoy us all getting out on a group ride. I haven't ridden in a group in a long time. I haven't ridden with anyone in a long time. When I had my sport bike, I used to ride with a group of guys, but ever since having my Kawasaki now, I haven't ridden with anyone. Play train sim. Start working on your Trailblazer. Nice. Hemlock Natural Area. Dead end dead end train tunnel that was never finished. Well, that'd be neat to see. All right, Quiet Man, have a good one. Another abandoned house video. It's funny you ask. I just filmed one yesterday. I'm not giving anything else out because the video is going to speak for itself. It's going to be a humdinger, if that's even a word. What did Jill and Lily do today? What did they do today? I guess, oh yeah, I was on the bike for a few hours, so they were home. I think they watched a couple movies together. They did play some Nintendo earlier with the Nintendo Classic with like 100 games on it. I played softball, catch with softball with Lily, and then Jill and I took a walk around the neighborhood. So that was pretty much it for today. Yeah, I don't do the abandoned houses nearly as much as I used to. I've talked about before. There's numerous reasons why. But I still do have abandoned locations I am going to be filming. I have a list of about a half dozen. Some of them are more intriguing than others. Some of them are going to be kind of not disappointing, but not as exciting as some of the ones I filmed in the past. But the abandoned stuff is not going away. It's just going to be kind of spread out a little bit more thin. But the house I filmed yesterday, it's going to make up for the wait that you've been waiting for them. I'll just say that. (9/11) Memorial Ride. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Yeah, the only... Adam, what happened with Christopher? If you could undo that, because all he commented was awesome, and it showed you removed his comment and timed him out. Was that by accident, or did he say something else? Yeah, I'm not a huge video game person. I mean, I owned a Nintendo, I owned a Sega Genesis. For the Nintendo Classic, the only game I really play on it is RC Pro Am. I'm not really good at Mario and other stuff, but... Chat is dragging. Sorry. Jinx, I don't know where he's at. He may be outside in the condominium. So Christopher, Adam timed you out by accident. I believe it's a 5-minute timeout. If he can't undo it, you'll be able to come back on automatically, but he said it was an accident, so our apologies. Hey, V. No, Judy, it's going to be a little bit of time. I haven't even started editing yet. Oh, another update too, forgot. It's not a big update, but this coming Tuesday, I was going to be doing a Chow Time episode. We're actually taking a road trip. I'm going to be coming live to you from another town. I'll give you a hint. Some of you may be able to remember. I was there with Cliff, and I had lots and lots of ducks, and I had underwater footage of it. If you guys know what that is, that's where I'll be headed to. If you don't, you could tune in. It'll be live. I'll be going live Tuesday, probably around noontime, roughly. We're going to start out in that one particular area and then walk through the town. So I'm going to be a couple hours away from home, live streaming, because I want to take Jill and Lily there. And you guys could join us as well. I'm also bringing my duck call that one of the viewers gave as well. It's one of Alan's viewers, but he sent me a duck call and Cliff a duck call over the winter time. So we're going to bring it. We'll try it out, see if it attracts any ducks. Fire was great. Yeah, I'll be doing more fire streams too. We're going to definitely take advantage of having that the in-ground fire pit. Yeah, B, you got it. So Tuesday's Chow Time will be replaced with a walking stream. We'll be at the park there. We'll see how it looks, with the clear spring waters and the ducks, and then we're going to walk the main street through town and we'll see what else the town has to offer. So it should be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. And maybe I'll find something along the way like I did when I went to my Panda Express. We found locations along the way to film as well, which that video that I filmed from that park will be coming out probably this week as well. So looking forward to it. Tuesday will be, a park town video. Thursday we'll get back with chow time. Yeah, Keith, I definitely I have to agree with you there. Get your rubber ducky ready. There you go. Yeah, I know Cliff brought, I think, corn last time. They didn't like it. I know they have like a little vending machine, that you put a quarter in and twist the knob and dispenses duck food. So I know they said we shouldn't feed bread to ducks. I guess it could block up their whatever. So if we don't bring anything, we'll bring some quarters at least. So if you guys like ducks or clear water or just the outdoors, or seeing a new town, try to tune in Tuesday. If you can't make it, you can watch the replay, obviously. Is Christopher back? Partner in older videos. His name was Mike as well. We just had you could say, difference of opinions on things, and we just stopped working together. He's doing his thing now. I'm doing mine. Yeah, Christopher, you're back. If you saw it, Adam did mistakenly time you out, so our apologies. You didn't do anything wrong. He's back. Shh. Yeah, that's unfortunately the way it goes sometimes, but, things happen for a reason. So, it was good while it lasted, but I am happy with the way things are going now. Ducks like lettuce, corn, peas, and bird seed. Okay. And Hunbirder, I think I missed your super chat before, so I do apologize. Thank you for your super chat. B Sage, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. My apologies for missing that. Well, guys, we're going to take about another minute or two here, and we'll wrap things up shortly. It's been another great Sunday night, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget, before you're leaving, tap the thumbs up button very lightly. Don't break it on me. Train video is awesome. Thank you, Christopher. More train videos on the way. Let me see. Let me look at my catalog of videos. Let me see what I have coming out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 videos right now that are already edited, ready to go. I have 2 more from yesterday and today. So I have 10 videos to release for you guys, plus what I'm going to be filming this coming week as well. So you guys will be seeing a boatload of content, everything from trains to nature to I don't even want to spoil the rest. I'm just going to leave it there. A couple surprises that you may not expect coming too, but 10 videos to coming up over the next couple of weeks. Again, my videos come out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Fridays are reserved for premieres. 8 p.m. Eastern time is the schedule that you should be tuning in for. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but, I enjoy it, Sandra. If it puts a smile on your faces, that's all that matters. Good night, Frank. But this coming Sunday, when I do my collaboration, I'm going to be having at least 3 videos filmed on Sunday. And if I decide to film anything Tuesday when I go to the other town, which is 2 hours away, that'll be another video. So I always have a constant supply of videos to release, videos to edit. So there's never a lull in action. At any given time, I have a catalog of videos. Even if I became ill and couldn't film for a couple weeks, I'm covered for at least 2-3 weeks. So it's okay, Danny. Don't cry. Dry that eye. I'm glad you guys enjoy Sunday Night Live. You know, this was an idea of mine that I created just around the new year, and I wasn't sure how well I was going to do. And we averaged generally around 200 people a night. A week. So it's always a good turnout. We got tons of familiar faces that tune in each and every week. And it is nice to know that you guys are going to miss it. You know, to me, it's just a show for you guys, but knowing that you guys look forward to it every week or at the end of the week or whatever you want to call it, it does mean a lot to me. I'm glad I made a decision to do this, and it's one of the things I could at least continue doing going forth for as long as I choose, you know, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. So if you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, you know, we'll be here mostly every Sunday. But on that note, we're going to wrap things up. I do want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. Those of you that did send me items through my P.O. box, thank you very much. All awesome items each and every week. It's just like Christmas time over and over. I can't thank you enough for your generosity and support. Those of you who did give super chats, thank you as well. Moderators, thanks for your help. And to those of you who gave encouraging words or a thumbs up or just sat back and watched in the shadows, you're appreciated as well. So hope you guys enjoy your week. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. will be an uploaded video. And Tuesday, we will be live around noontime Eastern time. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.